Here are four foods that can burn stomach fat. So first, what are fats? Are fats good or are they bad? So we do have two kind of fats. We have the subcutaneous fat, which are fats that are underneath your skin, and these are helpful for you do need them in your body, so they're helpful. But when they are too much, it becomes an issue. Then you have the second type of fat, which are the visceral fat. These are fats that do cover your organs in your body. So you do need visceral fats, but when visceral fats are too much, they can lead to conditions such as diabetes, hypertension. They can lead to a lot of other chronic conditions. So you do want fats in your body, but you don't want them too much. So how do we get rid of stomach fat? What are the kind of foods that we can eat to get rid of stomach fat or to even prevent them from happening? So number one are foods that have soluble fiber. So those are fruits such as fruits, your oranges, your strawberries, your banana, everything fruits, vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, anything vegetables, legumes, oatmeal. These are really, really good because one, they keep you feeling full. And because you're full, you don't eat much, you eat less. So, but the thing is that you have to remember not to eat too much. So you eat till you're full, and when you're full, you completely stop eating. Somebody talks about how that like you should chew your food and chew your food, enjoy it and chew it properly. But then when your mind chew your food, enjoy it, but your mind would register, your brain will tell you when you're full, you just eat a little bit less. And then number two kind of foods are protein. So these are things such as meat, your fish, your eggs, your dairy. And they're good because protein does release a particular type of hormone, a peptide that is called it's the YY peptide, and this actually helps to curb your appetite and also promotes a feeling of fullness. So, and this ultimately leads to less stomach fat. Yes, so it actually proteins are good because they would also increase your metabolic rate, and ultimately, like when you're working out, you're losing weight, right? Protein is what actually helps you retain your muscle mass. So when I started working out, I would just eat a lot of protein, like eggs, protein shakes, because I noticed I was losing muscle, but to retain this muscle, my muscle mass, I will have to get in protein. So protein ultimately will help to retain your muscle mass and also ultimately help you lose the stomach fat because it promotes a bit of fullness. You're full, you're not eating much to accumulate them in the abdominal area. So number three are food that have rich in probiotics. So we're talking about foods such as yogurt, foods such as kimchi, sauerkraut, because this kind of food they do have what we call healthy bacteria in them, and we do need healthy bacteria in our body, in our stomach, because they help to improve our gut health and also enhance immune function. So when you get those healthy probiotics in the body, you're helping to flush, also flush out the bad bacteria in the body. But there are studies that have looked at probiotics, and they've shown that these probiotics actually do help to reduce abdominal fat because the bad bacteria are being flushed out, and this helps to maintain your gut health, ultimately reducing your belly size, reducing your stomach size, ultimately reducing the fat around the stomach region. But when you decide to pick a probiotic, you want to aim for probiotics that do have lactobacillus in them because that's what has been shown to be beneficial for stomach fat. And then lastly, number four are fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, because these substances they are being studies that looked at them and they were shown to actually reduce visceral fat in the abdominal region. So they would help to reduce. They also help to reduce the liver size, abdominal fat, and they offer protection against chronic conditions such as diabetes, heart conditions, because they have omega-3, which is protective to our body. So these are four foods that can help you lose fat in your abdominal region. When I started to lose weight, I really stocked up on all these different food because they helped me actually reduce the fat, because I had just had my baby like 5 years ago. I had my baby, my stomach was really big afterwards. I had a C-section, so I couldn't really work out as much as I wanted to, but I decided to start eating these foods. I was eating the vegetables, more legumes, and then just a lot of like more proteins. When I would get to my place to eat, I'll eat more of protein. I'll just take like the meat, or take like the eggs, skip the rice, and then also just take the egg. Sometimes I'll just eat like yogurt, just plain yogurt. And actually all these actually help ultimately reduce my stomach size. So if these are helpful food, try them if you're aiming to lose weight in your abdominal region. Give them a try. Try it out for 6 months. Eat more of this kind of food. Cut out refined rice, refined food. Eat more of these options and see how it goes for you after 3 6 months, and see what's working well for you. If you like my content, if you like content such as these, subscribe to my channel, follow me, like, share, hit the notification buttons for everything amazing on fitness and health.